From the south. In Brazil, a group of volunteers called the National Housing Struggle Movement are helping the flood-affected residents of the city of Porto Alegre in the midst of lack of power and running water. Our correspondent Brian Meyer with a story.
3 weeks into the worst floods in the history of Rio Grande do Sul, hundreds of thousands of people are still displaced, and large swaths of towns and cities are still lacking electricity and running water. In Porto Alegre, a socialist squatters group called the National Housing Struggle Movement, or MNLM, has set up a voluntary network of community kitchens.
No one expected the floods to be so big. So a lot of people resisted evacuating their houses, especially because they were worried that thieves would come and break into them. So we built a support center here in the November. Despite the fact that we haven't had electricity for 18 days, and we went 13 days without running water, we built a center to receive donations for the whole city because of our centralized location.
Using the November 20 squat in Porto Alegre's 4th district as a command center, volunteers from the MNLM receive food and water donations from individuals and the city government, cook meals for anyone in the neighborhood who needs them, and delivers the remaining food and water to 3 community kitchens in poor neighborhoods in the hills of the urban periphery, where tens of thousands of families fled when they were flooded out of their homes.
A house around here normally has 6 or 7 people in it. Now they have 20 or 25 because they are putting up friends and relatives who were flooded out of their homes. So we are here showing solidarity and helping each other.
Rio Grande do Sul's Civil Defense Department estimates that it will take at least 2 more weeks before the floodwaters fully subside. Brian Meyer, teleSUR, Porto Alegre.
The Ukrainian government of Volodymyr Zelensky has lost its legitimacy after the last day of the presidential